first time one is supposed to introduce oneself, and my name is Mr. Murphy, like she said, and my first name is Tom, and I certainly wouldn't mind if you called me Mr. Tom. That would be acceptable, but I would actually prefer, I don't know, in case you forget that, maybe just possibly, you might just maybe consider maybe calling me Mr.
Incredible.
That feels so good. Let's try that again. Mr.
Incredible.
Oh, come on. You can do better than that. Mr.
Sweethearts and Heroes is an amazing program that comes to elementary and middle schools and high schools to teach kids about bullying and how to stand up and not be a bystander but be an upstander, and helps give them the tools that they need to combat bullying in their classroom and their everyday life.
If the young people are the ones that are seeing it happen, if they're on the front lines of this thing, they're going to be the ones that fix this thing. And so that was our original intent, was to empower not the marginalized students, the other students that see it happen. And so we started doing this 12 or 13 years ago, and it grew into this wonderful message that we've taken across the country.
So it's interesting because obviously with a group of middle schoolers, when you're going to talk to them about relationships and bullying and just kind of how to interact with each other, this is messaging that they hear pretty consistently and have throughout their education. And so normally it's met with groans. This is one of the first time I've seen kids come back from an assembly like that excited and actually talking about what the teacher was talking about what the presenter was talking about, and talking about that it was different from what they'd heard previously.
And the reason we're here, and you should know this, is the local dealership, car dealership, Langway, right here in this wonderful community, sponsored us to come in and talk to these students for the next 2 days. So it's something that, you know, we talk about jumping into action with young people all the time. And everybody knows I got to do something. But most of the time people don't know what to do. And it's hard to take action. And when you look at the folks at Langway, none of this would have happened.
So we spent a couple weeks ago, we were in Vermont for the whole week. So this week we're here for 2 days, and then we're going to be in New York for the last 2 days. But we spent an entire week in Vermont. It was 3 weeks ago, I'd say. And it was my favorite week of the year. It really was. We had such a great time. There was something in that, and we hadn't done a full week in Vermont in a while. It was awesome. Just the connection with the kids, the respect that they had. Every single day for 5 days, Monday through Friday, was an awesome, awesome experience, just like today.
I think hearing from the students that I work with, at least, the presenter was really easy to make a connection with, and so immediately he felt authentic to them and he talked to them with respect, which is something that I think middle schoolers are very capable of figuring out very quickly, and people don't always give them that credit. And then it wasn't I think he talked to them in really practical terms. I think he acknowledged the fact that kids aren't always going to be nice to each other, and that it isn't always going to be the way that you're not always going to interact the way adults want you to, but that this is the aim and what we're aiming for. And it actually felt usable to them.